What up, people on YouTube? I'm excited to deploy to Fly. Hopefully it goes super well and there's no problems because I want to finish this before the end of the day. So anyway, let me just share my screen here. And if you want to join, then you can feel free to join the Zoom and you can help me out. As a reminder to folks who haven't watched me stream before, I stream for me, not for you, sorry. I do office hours every week. And so if you want to ask me questions and get help with stuff, that's when I do that. Now I am streaming to build my own stuff and get things done. So if you want to help, that's great. If you want to just observe, that's awesome too. But I will not be able to like answer questions and stuff. So yeah, anyway, and I also ignore the YouTube comments. So if you want to comment, then join the Discord and you go to KCD Meetup channel, and that's where I go. So yeah, anyway, it's good stuff. So let's do this. I'm going to be deploying to Fly.io, and I actually have tried to deploy to Fly before, and I experienced some problems. That was a few weeks ago. Hopefully, magically everything works better. So yeah, I'm actually gonna come over here and I'm gonna make sure that I've got this updated. Yeah, I guess I don't have that installed. I thought that I did. Maybe I installed it a different way and it was a local install or something. So yeah, let's see. I don't think I ever made a Docker image for my Fly when I tried it earlier. I can't remember if I had a branch for this or not. Nope. Yeah, I should probably delete all those branches. Yeah, we can get rid of that for sure. And that. And we'll leave that one. Okay, so yeah, didn't have a Fly branch. That is too bad. I think I actually may still have my Fly toml. Yep, there it is. Yeah, so the trick is that I actually have a Docker Compose YAML right here, but that's for my Postgres database. So I'm not sure if we're going to run into some issues with that. And then this sneakers collection from Logan, he deploys to Fly. And so that might be helpful. There's a Docker file in here. Oh, yeah. So plenty of stuff going on there. I don't know if this was generated or not. Sorry, just looking at the comments. Yeah, hopefully magically everything works better. Yeah, I am probably jinxing it. Yeah, so I think I'm going to start by deleting that Fly toml, and maybe even moving the Docker Compose. We'll call it that Postgres. And because I don't want to, first I want to get the app deployed, and then we can try and figure out how to get Postgres deployed. So yeah, let's clear that and exit. Be cool if I could figure out how to deploy to Fly without needing a Docker container for my app. That would be cool. Oh yeah, I was gonna, okay, streaming now. Okay, and I was also going to mention this. Okay, yeah, let's just clean up some stuff. I don't think I'll need that anymore. All right, sweet. So with that Yeah, I thought it was already installed. Peru. Let's do this. Just make sure it's the fly controller script is already or is installed. So here it's saying ship a Docker image, run it on 3 continents. That's the feature of Fly that I really like. I want to have it all over the world. Okay. Okay, good. I do have it. Good. And I believe that, yeah, I'm logged in. So here's this greenfield thing, apps I haven't deployed. I'm going to delete everything. We're going to start totally fresh. I may have to move some things off screen sometimes to avoid showing secret things and whatnot. Okay, create app. Here we go. Speed run, deploying to Fly. You already know your stuff, specifically Docker? If not, oh good. Hands-on Docker images. Go or Node. Getting started with Node. There we go. Install Fly and log in. Am I logged in? Fly controller. Who am I? Nope. Rats. Log in. Launch. Okay, here we go. To launch an app, run that in the directory of your source code. This will create and configure Fly app. And prompt you to deploy. Okay, so we're going to choose. Whoa. Okay, never mind. Start over. Choose Dallas first. Would you like to deploy now? Yeah, sure. Between Fly users. Well, I'm the only one who's going to be doing this for now anyway, so we will just let that be what it is. Next, you'll be prompted to select the region. Okay, yeah, we did all that. Apple, okay, once it's all done and it's deployed. All right, well, let's come over here to our Fly TOML that it generated for us. I wonder if there wouldn't happen to be a Fly .io extension. No, too bad. In the process of creating that file, it's also created a Fly side application slot with the same name. Oh, is that so? Well, let's go to the Fly dashboard. Dashboard apps. Here we go. And there it is. Withered frost. Pending. View activity. No data. Okay. Coming over to here again. There's some people chatting on YouTube. Hi, YouTube friends. I'm not going to go look. I'm sorry. If you want to chat, then and you want me to see it, then go to Discord. kcd.im/discord will take you to the Discord. Then you can join and you can chat and I'll see it. But YouTube doesn't care enough about moderation. And so I just ignore YouTube. Sorry. Okay, extracting node 14. Thought I was running on 16. Have I not upgraded the engines? Oh, I am on 14. Well, we'll update that later. Rats. Oh, right. That makes sense. Yeah, okay. So this is where this comes in handy because, yeah, and they didn't create a Docker, did they? Docker, yeah. I noticed that they're using, Logan's using GitHub Actions, and I can just copy this, and we'll try fly deploy, whoops, fly controller deploy. Bad substitution. Oh, right, because that is for actions. Bad substitution still. Oh, right. I sure hope this doesn't show my token. I'm going to move it. Yeah, I don't think it's going to show. That would be sad. I would have to talk to Ryan and be like, hey, Ryan, sorry, I live streamed my remix token. Could you please get me a new one? Thanks, Yago, for sending the link to the chat. Feel free to ask for help in. Okay, so it's possible that I need to send more environment variables to be able to deploy this, which I wonder whether I can do that. Yeah, I wonder whether I can do that in their UI or if I have to do it locally through the CLI. Environment variables, env, come on. Runtime environment, that's probably not. Command, secrets command. Okay, so I can set all of those through the CLI. I'm going to do that over here, so you can't see what all these values are. Oh, that's right. I can now get rid of the Firebase service account key. Hooray! All right. Okay, so it looks like it's installing stuff, so that's good. It's installing Cypress. Yeah, probably don't need to do that. Yeah, I've got, I think let's see, where do I? Yeah, I think I've got, actually, we've got it right here in work flows validate right here. Yeah, I set Cypress install binary to 0. So maybe that's a environment variable I can set in the fly toml because I don't need that to be secret. env, there we go, 0. And let's just close stuff we don't need. You know what? I'm going to open this and we're going to switch it to 16 npm 6. I'm still running on 6 right now for various reasons. Okay, but Husky skip install. That's definite yes on that one. But then the rest of this stuff needs to be secrets. Except for the remix token, that's a build time thing, but everything else is runtime. Oh, and we can get rid of this. Yeah, sweet. Oh, and we need, yeah, we've got a couple of things I need to set. Yeah, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. Yeah, 6 things I need to set. Okay. Here, and actually, you know what? Here, let's do this. Oops. Drat. Okay, so just getting all these secrets set. On my dashboard, can I choose the name, host name, certificates, add certificate? Oh, great. Do I have to manage certificates myself? Hi there, Den 3er, welcome. Oh, okay. You know what? We'll kent.dev currently goes to kentcdots.com, but we'll do kent.dev for this as I develop this, and we'll switch it over later. Okay. And so the domain URL is going to be kent.dev until I really release this officially. Create a Cname record. All right, let me just go log into my domain registrar, and I'll bring it over when I'm logged in. Oh my goodness. Whew. Sometimes I feel like my password for one password is too long. Okay, here you can see all my domains. That's fun. I don't really care. Oh, you know what? My .dev is not on here. It is on Google domains. And I can't remember what account I registered it with. Because I have a couple Google accounts. I wonder if I can transfer it to I want my name, because I don't like putting everything on Google. I like my registrar. They're great. Yeah, okay, cool. I don't think there's anything wrong showing you this. Hopefully not. Boy, that's expensive. Ugh, it hurts just to redirect. Add a Cname. Yes, that's what I want to do. Right, where is that? Yeah, right here. Okay. Cname. Go to this URL. Add that. Okay, I'm not sure what that's asking. I think that's an A name. Is that right? Yeah, I didn't think so. I messed up. Direct visitors to application. Add DNS entry to connect visitors to your file application. Well, what? I guess it's this one. I don't know how to do this part. Let me go to I want my name and see what I do with my other DNS things, what that looks like. Oh, whoops, wrong one. Manage DNS. Yeah, so I need an IP address. Or I can do a Cname, I guess. Cname, add that. Not supported. Well, what if I want it to be right there? Oh, maybe because I have that. Delete that. Now try that. Nope, no dice. Well, that's what I'm doing on can'tseedots.com. Well, not really, actually. Okay, fly. Okay, I'm getting some help from one of the, I don't know if he's a founder or, yeah, okay, cool. So he's showing me how to get the IP address of this thing. So fly IPS list. Okay, sweet. What's the difference between A and A records, DNS records? That's my question right there. Okay, yep, that makes sense. I've got them both. So let's go over here. We're going to add an A record, and that's my IPv4, which is right here. Okay, and we'll add that. And then quadruple A is an IPv6. Add that. Sweet. Okay, so it may take a little while, but hopefully that will mean I get a real URL. And I will continue with that. Okay, so now I just need to set some variables and stuff. Okay. Okay, cool. So now let me set some secrets. Yeah, so it's fly controller, secrets, set, paste those secrets. Oh. He told me that he's trying to find the docs. I'd never have found it. I mean, I might have found it. But anyway, cool. And we've got that, and I think this is done. So let's come over here. I wonder actually if we refresh, this will, yeah, sweet. Kent.dev will no longer forward, but the connection's closed because we don't have anything running yet. Cool, it did. So let me figure out what went wrong. Okay, yeah, so I tried to set the secrets. Sorry, I can't show you this because then you would see all the secrets. And it failed to replace, yeah, okay, well, let's see. Hold on. I'm gonna try and set remix token. I don't think I need to, but we'll just do it just in case. So I think after you set a secret, Fly will redeploy just to, because you set a new secret, which makes total sense. So I'm gonna do Fly controller secrets list. Cool. And it just has a digest, so I'm never going to see those secrets again. See, there they are. Hopefully that doesn't matter. hopefully you can't find out what they are. We do not allow read access to the plain text values of secrets. So that's good. Yes, magic link secret. Whoops. I thought that I said that. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay, cool. We made it actually further. Let me set that magic link secret. And let me set that. Release v3 created. So it is now deploying. Okay, hey, it said it deployed successfully. So that's a giant surprise. So, okay, Kent dev. No dice there, but if we go here, oh my gosh, I can go check out my blog. 2010s decade in review. None of the images will load, but that's okay. Yeah, this is kind of slow. I need to do some stuff to make this that part faster, but yeah, sure, allow. What? I'm recording, and then we're gonna stop, and then we can play it. I'm recording, and then we're gonna stop. Sweet. Submit recording, that's gonna break because we don't have a Postgres database. Yeah, redirects me to log in, and we can't log in. If I try, then it will say email sent. I'm pretty sure no email was sent, but just for the fun of it, we'll go check. What? No way. What? Hold on a second. Oh no, we don't touch the database to send an email. we just generate this without even looking at the database, but now it will not work. Yeah. Oh, right. Actually, that's just because the kent.dev thing doesn't work yet. But if I do this, this will bust. Yeah, invalid link. That's because the database is not running yet. So let's move that. Okay, so, man, that's awesome. I honestly didn't expect that to work so quickly. Hooray! Yeah, that's cool. This is nice. So the next thing then is to deploy Postgres. So let's get rid of this and that and that. And we'll create a Postgres database. Clear. Fly control. Postgres create. And it's actually going to give me some info that I don't want you to see. So I'm going to move this over here. Well, yeah. App name, KCD Postgres. And we'll start in Dallas. Oh man, it's asking me to select the VM size. I don't know. I guess I'll start with the small size. Can I scale up eventually? I guess, yeah, start with small and then we'll go bigger later. Creating cluster. And there's the info. Save your credentials in a secure place. You won't be able to see them again. Okay, I'm going to put that in 1Password then. Secure note. This is KCD Postgres info fly IO. We'll just do all of that stuff. Save. Boom. There it is. Okay. Whoops. Any app with personal organization can connect to the Postgres using credentials above and the host name, yada, yada, internal. So connecting to Postgres from within Fly is easy, apparently. And I can attach it, which we'll do in a second. Connecting from outside Fly is a little bit trickier because you have to set up this private network thing, which we will try to do. I will try to get that set up because I want to be able to connect to it locally. Okie dokie. I'm going to just copy all of this stuff and put it into that note. Because who knows what parts of this I'll need. I don't. So we'll keep it all. Okay, sorry, I missed a couple comments. This part is why I use hosted stuff. Yes, I'm on board with you, Michal. It's just that nothing hosted could do what I wanted it to do. Okay, anyway, let's attach this stuff. So so I'll go into my remix thing. Okay, so we'll cd into remix. Can't see the odds, and we'll run this. And my app is called KCD Postgres. And hopefully that's nothing important. That's .internal. So I hope that's not important. Yeah, I'm gonna send that to folks. I'm gonna to the fly folks and see if they can tell me. Would it be bad if I just live streamed this value? Luckily, there's no data in there yet. Okay, so it set the database URL for me automatically, and it just so happens that if we look at our Prisma schema, I'm looking for that environment variable. What? Nice. So that should work out nicely. Database user created in Postgres app. User has allocated a generated password. Okay. Okay, so I think I need to redeploy. So fly controller deploy, or actually deploy that. And because we're not in a GitHub action, we're just going to do that. I think this should work. Yeah, and it's running node 16 for me now too. Cool. And it is, yeah, it's running npm 7, which is unfortunate because I want it to run version 6, but it's probably fine. Yeah, rats. So it just installs npm version 7 by default. Yeah, so Mikhail, you missed earlier today when I did a live stream explaining all of the reasons. It was at the beginning of my office hours where I talked a lot about why I'm doing what I'm doing. And to sum it up, I want to have a distributed database because I'm going to have a distributed app. And that's what, and so specifically, like my app will be deployed to multiple regions all over the world. And so I want my database right there too, so that it's communication's really fast. So this is just a warn, but I'm not getting any more logs. So yeah, that's interesting. Let's go to setup.js. No, rats. Setup, just setup script. Here we go. Install. There it is. Legacy peer deps and no save. Yeah, I guess I just want legacy peer deps. I think that may already be configured actually. Yep. Huh. Well, something's not happy. So I think what we'll do, because they don't read the NPM version and use that, I'm going to get rid of that. We're going to stop this. Oh, great. Okay. And we'll try to redeploy it. Yeah, thank you, Peter. Sorry, I'm just answering people's questions while I'm waiting for this to happen. Okay. Yeah, Michal, I could downgrade NPM in a Docker container if I wanted to use a Docker container. I could totally do that, and that's what that is what Logan's doing here. Nope, he's somewhere. Docker file. A bunch of stuff going on in here. Yeah. I feel like there's a bunch of stuff that I'm like, what is going on? I don't know. Docker always scares me. I'll probably have to switch to a Docker container though. But the nice thing is that there's both. So yeah. Okie dokie. So we added all the packages, we run clean and run on all the build and stuff. Oh yeah, I have a proc file. So that's interesting. I forgot that fly, it's kind of built on top of some Heroku stuff. So proc file, I guess makes sense. Proc file, let's see. It's the only place it talks about proc files. And this is for the Python stuff. That's interesting. Well, I think I should be able to delete the proc file, is what it amounts to. No DNV is not production. That is unexpected. But one thing I noticed is in the installation process, it did not install Cypress, which is good. So I did set that up in our config. That's a lot of megabytes that it's pushing. I wonder why it needs to do that. I don't even know what it's pushing. Is that like node modules? I don't think node modules is quite that big, not in a single project. Oh, so that is node modules. Logan just jumped in. Hi there, Logan. Thank you for coming in. Well, Logan, I'm not using a Docker file here like yours. Maybe I should, though. And I need to set up my workflow too to get auto deploys. It's interesting that you move into the after. Oh, that's /app, which is where your repo is, I'm guessing. Copy all the files and run. Is that supposed to say remix? Okay. So you copy over this stuff first to run, and then you run npm CI. And then only when needed. Okay, and then rebuild source code only when needed. I'm not sure I understand. Okay, so you run this as deps, and then you run this one as bundler, and then run this one as a runner. I don't know very much about Docker. Okay, so Logan, you're saying Fly uses remote Docker system for deployments, which piggybacks off of Heroku's build packs. Yeah, I've seen some of that in the output. So does this mean that if you do your own Docker file that it's not going to do that? And so then you have a little more control, is what you're saying? Okay, sweet. So we got this deployed. Let's just see. If we go to login, then we'll get an email, hopefully. wonder if Kent Dev is working now. Nope. We got the email. We'll grab that magic piece right there. Nope, no dice. Yeah, so we're not connected to the database quite yet, it appears. I'm gonna look at the logs. Yeah, table doesn't exist. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. So it actually is connected. Yeah, okay. So I need to initialize the database. And I'm not sure how to do that. Looks like somebody just went to the site. Okay, well, that's good that I can see the logs. A Docker ignore with node modules. To create your DB, run your migrations, you'll need to VPN in. Oh my goodness. Ah. Okay, yeah, here, I'm gonna do that Docker ignore thing though. See if I can manage that. Whoops. There we go. Node modules. Ignore that. Okay, so I need to VPN into my. This is why I do hosted services too. Okay. VPN. And that's why I need to set up this thing. The private network stuff. Okay, here we go. Got it. Okay, that makes sense. So WireGuard is a VPN, and so I could use any VPN I want, but I don't have a VPN installed because I'm bad, I guess. I don't know. Get. Fine. Okay. I'm sure that eventually Fly is going to make some of this a lot easier. They're a pretty early stage startup from what I understand. So that's why maybe some of this is a little more tricky. Okay, so I've got WireGuard installed. That's great. So now, Fly, WireGuard, create. I have a feeling I don't want you all to see the output of some of these commands, so I'm gonna just not do this. There we go. There's that config. Can I drag and drop? Nope. There's this thing to import tunnels desktop. There it is. WireGuard config. Nope. Okay. Oh, conf. Will that let me? So I'm trying to import, but it's not letting me. We suggest you consume name is a peer created at the extension conf will be reconciled. Okay, there we go. Import. Allow. Okay, cool. So there it is. Hopefully none of that is bad to see. Public key is okay, right? Peer, hopefully that doesn't matter. Maybe it does. I don't know enough about this stuff. I shouldn't be streaming what I'm doing. Activate, activating, active. All right, cool. I'm active now. Now what do I do? Okay. Now I guess I can go to here. Hold on a second. I need to connect to that. Where did my note in 1Password go? Ah! Yes, you can see some of my emails. Pause the video, see the emails for my accounts in different places. Okay, we're looking for there. Let's see. I'm going to make a let's see, go to our git ignore .env.prod production. Yeah, that's probably makes the most sense. And we're gonna vim into that. And oh, I need to get database URL is if you're running the Docker DB from Docker Compose, then this is the URL you should use. Yeah, the Prisma Migrate Script. Yeah, that's what I'd like to do as Prisma Migrate. Is that what I'm supposed to run like on every deploy? I guess so, right? That makes sense. But then, yeah, that makes sense. And that's what I'd prefer to do anyway. So I need to have a script that runs before, probably after the build, but before we start. Yeah, that's what I'd want to do, rather than doing all of this mucking around with stuff. Still kind of like to be able to connect to the database locally though. So I'm going to keep going with this, but then I think that's probably what I want to do. Okay. Oh wait, I've already got that open. Okay. Okay, and so I feel like there's got to be a nice, easy way for me to load the dot production stuff when I run Well, okay, I don't want to deal with this. We're going to do this. Okay, we're going to say Prisma Studio. And there it is. Unable to run script because none of those tables exist. So here we'll close that and we'll do migrate name init. Rats, what was it? Prisma migrate reset. Oh, wait, deploy. Or here, let's look at the status. Okay, let's try to deploy our migrations. Okay, cool. And now if I go studio, then we've got all of these tables. And if I come over here, try this again, we send that email. There it is. Copy this. Kent.dev still isn't working, right? Oh, it is. Sweet. Rats. Invalid link. Total bummer. And Prisma Studio, still no users. Yeah, definitely no calls and no sessions. Okay, well, let's take a look at the log. I may need to restart. Can I restart a server? Restart. Okay, it's being restarted. Oh, I didn't set the Tito API secret. That is a surprise. No, I did. Huh. I'll have to take a look at that, I guess. Okay, so let's try this again. Oh, it's 4:48. We're getting close. Okay, and still no dice. Table does not exist in the current database. That's maybe the problem. How do I need some way to explore that database. Yeah. More than just what I get from Studio. Oh, that's interesting. So migrate, reset. Yes. I wonder what would happen if I just delete these migrations. Yeah, deploy. Huh, database undefined. That seems wrong. Okay. Okay, so I've got Prisma Studio going, and it seems to be fine with all of these tables. And actually, this magic link should still work, but it does not. And it's saying that the table does not exist in the current database. I'm not sure. My guess is here we're setting database undefined. So Prisma specify database, because I know what the database name is. It's the name of the, yeah, it's, what is it? It's this. This is the database name. So I'm not sure how to set the database name, but I'm pretty sure that's what's going on. Kim, no worries. It is not obvious. Nothing's obvious. In your database env, did you copy the outputted one? If not, I believe the database is the name of your app. Yeah, yeah, that's the one. That's what it's called. And I copied everything. I could double check. It doesn't seem to say what the database name is. But I do believe that it is the name of my app. So for some reason, Prisma is connecting to the database called undefined. So it cannot find what the database name is supposed to be, is my guess. Which I feel like, no suggestions. Shadow database URL. Yeah, client wouldn't be it. Yeah, what the? Yeah. So I have all the output from after running, create. I don't think I got it after running attach though. But I thought that they just stick a bunch of stuff in your fly toml when you do attach. But I guess not. Okay. Thanks for your help, Logan. Okay. Yeah, so Logan, I know it set it on fly. But right now I actually am using the full database URL in my .env file right here, which is what Prisma should be loading. But yeah, so hold on a second. Maybe it didn't set the database name in that URL though. So what does that URL look like? It's Postgres : / see. Postgres URL. The format. There we go. Connection string. DB name right there. /DB name. That's probably what I'm missing. Yeah, port. Yeah, I think I need the /DB name. That's what I need. Let me come over here. KCD Postgres. Okay, so let's try this again. Yeah, okay, it's unable to run that. So that is correct. So now if I run that, boom, there we go. Cool. Okay, so now if I do Prisma Studio, okay, good, this is good. So now we come here, can.dev. This magic link should still be good. And no dice. Yeah, okay. Here, actually, I can double check. We go here. Oh, yeah, I know. I got that URL too, actually. I just misplaced it. Let me go place it correctly now. So it's the name of my app, not of that. Yeah, yep, that makes sense. Okay. So now it will be Withered Frost 3196. And this should be happy with that. Okay. Okay, now this is the moment of truth. I'm pretty sure this is going to work this time. Yay! Haha! Sweet. If I come over here to the studio, here, right there I am. I've got a session. And then I can come over to call and we can allow, and we're talking and then we pause and we're not recording that and then we resume and we stop. And then we can listen to that. We're talking and then we resume and we submit recording, and that should go right into there. Sweet. And there it is. We're talking. And I can refresh and there it is. We're talking. Yes. And we can refresh this and boom, we've got a call. Bump it on. Sweet. Fancy. Whew. Yeah. Oh my gosh, we've got it. So now, hooray. Woo. I'm gonna do a little yip yip hooray nonsense over here. Sweet. And I got it on kent.dev, which actually is way cooler. So the last thing is, let's get this set up to run the migrate script whenever I deploy before the server starts. That means that migrations will need to be committed, I think. Prism commit or Prisma commit migration directory. Remember what I've done exactly. That's why I recorded this. Haha. Thanks so much, Logan, for your help. Commit. After the migration has been executed, migration file is typically committed to the repository so the migration can be applied in other environments. Further changes to the database schema follow the same workflow, begin with updating purpose schema. Okay. Cool. That is all I needed to know. So let's go to our GitHub or git ignore, and we'll delete that so we can add our migrations. Okay, and let's go to our validate. I'm going to rename this called deploy. Okay, and we've got all of these things. We can get rid of the Firebase service account. And actually, you know what? I don't need to set any of these anyway. It's just the remix one, because I've put all of them in Fly directly. So we can get rid of all of this nonsense. And this and this. And then in fact, all of this pretty much can go away because we're going to be using this. I need a Fly API token is what I need. How did you manage this? I thought you were supposed to specify an env for it to be able to use your secrets. I don't know. We'll just leave that like it is. Okay, and then I'm going to be using Superfly. And yeah, with these args. I think that's it. So I need a Fly API token, which I'm sure I can get. I'm going to move this over here really quick. Thank you, Kim, for validating that I need those migrations committed. Okay, so if we go to settings, Fly. access tokens. That's what I want. We're going to go to GitHub to stick that in settings, secrets. Oh yeah, I already made that. I wonder if it's in there already. Yep, there it is. I already put one in when I was testing it out earlier. I'm going to get rid of the Firebase service account key though. And the Heroku API key, not deploying to Heroku anymore. And yeah. And in fact, actually, I can get rid of all this stuff because it's all on fly anyway. So yeah, the bot GitHub token, that's gone. Mailgun is gone. Session secret and Tito secret, those are gone. Okay, cool. So it's just the fly and the remix tokens is all I need. Man, if that's a dark pattern, gee whiz. I just got an email where they have a bunch of text at the top, and then there's just a ton of white space below the signature. And that's below that is where they have the unsubscription link, unsubscribe link. And I almost replied and said, please unsubscribe me and stuff. But then I noticed the unsubscribe link, gee whiz. Your update, go away. Never send me an email again. Have I used Prisma in the past? I can't wait for Prisma to support defining schema into multiple files. I have not used Prisma in the past, and this is my first go at it, and I am very impressed. I like it a lot. It's very cool. Okay, so I am looking for, what am I looking for? I need to deploy this. Yeah, okay, so yeah, I need to find out about if I want to, I'm asking one of the my fly friends if I want to run a Prisma migrate deploy prior to my app starting on fly. How would I go about doing that? Okay, now I'm looking for, I guess that's it. Is that it? Yeah, that's all it takes to deploy. Oh yeah, so here's a trick. I needed to find out if I can have my Docker compose and if that messes up the deploy process. Where is my deploy? Here it is. Actually, let's look at the logs too while we're at it. That's interesting. Unable to run script now. Oh, because I don't have the studio running. That's why. I wish there was an easier way for me to explore the database without having to do this tunneling thing. Yeah, I don't think there is. I'm gonna make I'm gonna call this .ignored. And I'm going to move this my what is it, wire guard. I don't think I want to open that file. Okay, yeah, so we've got the deploy, docker ignore, fly toml. Yeah. Yep, that's everything we need. No file to start server. Oh, I need an index or a server. And I called, oh no, I don't use that because I have a start script that just runs remix serve build. Yeah, remix serve on the build directory. I think this ends up. I don't know what that's complaining about. A file to start the server. Yeah, whatever. I'm pretty sure this will still work. It's just taking forever to install. And it's not giving me any feedback on that. I'm just going to move this over here. I want to look at a couple things. Yeah, definitely don't want to open up the fly wire guard thing. Yeah, okay, it's building now. Okay. Yeah, we're good. Oh, and this node version, we want it to be 16 as well. And eventually, I think I'm not going to deploy the main branch. We'll deploy branches that start with V. So we have version branches. Yeah, but for now, we'll just deploy every time I push to main. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, call the disconnect method somewhere. Um, yeah, so I forgot all about that. So I do have Prisma. Yeah, we need to disconnect somewhere. Prisma disconnect. Well, that maybe I don't need to worry about it. Oh, well, it's still open. Yeah, well, I think that the fear is that the connection would stay open even though the server has a sig term event or something. Oh, they do handle it. Looks like. We're gonna pretend to not think about it. Yeah, so we're not running in serverless, so we're probably okay. Okay, cool. So if we go to kent.dev, let's see if I'm still logged in. I am, ha! Even after a redeploy, hooray, that's good. I guess that's what sessions in the database are for. Oh yeah, I am Kent. Hooray. This is taking a lot longer than I expected. I wonder why. That's interesting. We got a shutdown for some reason. So we've got, that's Atlanta, I think. I thought I was just running in Dallas, Fort Worth, but we have stuff going on in Atlanta too, I suppose. Let's just try this again. Okay, good. That is much faster. All right, sweet. Okay, it's 5:17. I think that I'm gonna need to be done for the day. Oh, right. I wanted to push this and see if it deploys. So git commit switch. Oh, yeah, one other thing I wanted to see if I could avoid the proc file. Like if I needed that. Oh, drat. We'll do that another time. Git commit use fly. Come on, where's my rocket? What? Rocket. There we go. Yeah, that may have been it, but I refreshed. Yeah, and I'm still not sure why this Tito API secret is not set. Or maybe my logic around it is incorrect. Ooh, don't look at that whole thing. Sometimes I get kind of close. Oh, I always log it. That explains that. So if not, Tito secret and yeah, okay. Yep, okay, there we go. That's better. Commit, fix Tito secret warning logic. Okay, now we're gonna push and we'll see. I've got 10 minutes. It, I think, takes longer to deploy than 10 minutes. But cool, I've got Kent.dev now. It's like a real thing rather than this Kent C. Dodds remix Heroku app nonsense. And if you want to, you could go ahead and send in a call. And I don't have a way to see those yet, but I will eventually. You have to log in first. But I don't require that you log in before you do the recording, just when you submit it. So I got to fix that too. Somebody submits a very thoughtful recording and then they hit submit and it doesn't work, and that would be really sad. Okay, cool. I'm going to turn off my wire guard here. Okay. Yes, and git browse. Oh, that's opened up over here. And let's look at our actions. What is this? Interesting. Okay, running the validate script. It'd be sad if one of those things failed. Just cleaning up some stuff here. Oh no. Oh, what a bummer. All right. Wow, this is taking forever. Yeah, we do have an ESLint cache, but goodness gracious. Am I not ignoring what I should ignore? I don't know. Babel camel case is not found. So that's interesting. Well, what if I just disable that rule and worry about it later? Not found. Oh, okay. Maybe that's why it's complaining. Gee whiz, I sure wish this didn't take so long. Oh, there we go. Lint that file. Whoops. What the devil? Why is it taking so long? Okay, good. I'm going to call that success. Say, remove old rule, I guess. Okay. It never works the first time, does it? We call this validate, but it's now called deploy. So didn't I call it deploy? Oh, but yeah, this is where I call it validate. Deploy. Call deploy script deploy. I won't push that yet. Okay, downloading deps. It might be pizza night. I think that may be a pizza delivery person, maybe. I don't recognize him. I'm not ignoring them. My wife is going to get it. I guess I don't need the env to be set for all of these. Probably what would be better is to set the env on download deps and there. I think that's probably more correct. Although, no, I remember running npx, I think had issues with the remix token not being available because it reads the npmrc. Back it up, back it up, back it up. We'll just put it all right there. It's fine. Okay, and Cypress passed, so that's always good. So I do not maintain that at all. Yeah, Cypress. I even have a test for the call. You can start, pause, resume, and stop. That's as far as it goes. Because then I need to make it so Cypress can authenticate. And right now, my Cypress tests on GitHub are not running with the Postgres database. So I need to figure out a way to make that work. Okay, this is a good sign. So we are building, downloading newer image. Ooh, I hope this works. Install is taking forever. I always have in the back of my mind, this worry that I'll install and I'll build and do everything and do all the tests and whatnot. And then I'll deploy, and that deploy doesn't install. And there will be a release between my test and the deploy that will bust everything. And so I'd like to figure out a way to have, maybe I'd just do all the testing as part of this before it actually switches over to the new version of the app or something. Yeah, I just need a way to hook in to say, okay, so after the install, I want you to run this thing. I'm sure there's a way to do that. Mm-hmm. Okay. This all looks good so far. Like we got the install and everything. It's pushed. Waiting on staff. Creating release. Image size 1.2 gigs. I don't even know like what's in that thing. Okay, it deployed successfully. Job completed. Ah! Yeah, I really need to improve the performance of some of these things because that's not cached at all. Every time it's running MDX bundler, it's hitting GitHub's API to go get all of the blog posts and stuff. And this is too. Yay. All right. Man, this is awesome. This is so great. Okay, cool stuff. Thanks for hanging out and whatever. It was fun and we are done. Today, I switched from Firestore to Prisma. Well, I did the Firestore to Prisma and Postgres yesterday, but today I did custom authentication and I deployed to Fly. So yeah, that's great. I feel really happy about this. This is good. So thanks for joining me, and I hope it was helpful and interesting to you. It was helpful to keep me on task. It's 5:33, so I got to